The Gita Govinda, the love song of the Dark Lord Krishna and his consort Radha, is the classic poem of India. It was written as a cycle of songs performed by dancers accompanied by musicians. Such dances would usually be performed in dance pavilions in front of the main temple. This dance pavilion in Konarak still has beautiful reliefs of musicians and dancers in poses and gestures not unlike the Odissi dancers who perform the dance of Gita Govinda today.
The Gita Govinda is none of the dimensions of the Ramayana and the great epic, the Mahabharata. It's a small poem, just 24 cantos, but it is stupendous.
Bhagdevata Charita Chitrita Chitta Sadma Padmavati Charana.
Jayadeva, wandering king of bards who sings at Padmavati's lotus feet, was obsessed in his heart by rhythms of the goddess of speech. And he made this lyrical poem from the tales of the passionate play when Krishna loved Radha. If remembering Hari enriches you, if his arts of seduction arouse you, listen to Jayadeva's speech in these sweet, soft, lyrical songs.
Here is a poem which has been compared to the Song of the Songs, Solomon's songs, because it is so compact and it is filled. Every word is loaded. This poem deals with the love of Radha. There is a man called Nanda, and he is a patriarch. He tells Radha to take the boy Krishna, escort him home. In the course of this being escorted by an older woman, in today's terminology we would say they fall in love, passionately in love.
They leave at Nanda's order, passing trees and thickets on the way, until secret passions of Radha and Krishna triumph on the Jumna riverbank.
And then the poem switches dramatically into telling us that this Krishna was no human person. Now, Krishna is one who also appears in the epics. He appears in the Mahabharata as the great guide, philosopher of all those people who are fighting each other. But the Krishna of the Gita Govinda is very different. This Krishna emerges from another tradition where it is the God in play with the world. So that what the poet is trying to do is to establish that this Krishna is no human figure, he is an incarnation of God. But the character is given flesh and blood by Jayadeva. We learn that after this first meeting, they have separated. They have separated, and the next thing we know is that Radha is already sitting dejected in a corner, and she is perhaps imagining, perhaps looking, and through the character of a messenger, saying, look at him. He is dancing with all those women in springtime. He is dancing with those women who are clinging to him.
The wondrous mystery of Krishna's sexual play in Vrindavan forest is Jayadeva's song. Let its celebration spread Krishna's favors. Hari revels here as the crowd of charming girls revels in seducing him to play. When Krishna quickens all things to create bliss in the world, his soft, black, sinuous limbs begin the festival of love, and beautiful cowherd girls wildly wind him in their bodies. One girl with heavy breasts embraces Hari lovingly and celebrates him in a melody of love.
It was written about the end of the 12th century. It